You're just in time for your ass whipping. Papa says cut off the head and the snake will die. I guess the chairman's days are numbered.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs. where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser. They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary in exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas. The Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between... Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have...
I haven't seen you before. What brings... That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not... Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I... Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer.
I wish there were more like you.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I have. Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us. I won't hear any more talk.
What more do you want?
It's good to have you.
You've been doing good. Don't you dare mention the NCR under this roof. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you. You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would.
Shh. We're hunting shit. Heads.
you're back. Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him. Hey!
Nice robot.
Whoa, new guy. Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up. Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get... Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with. Dude, what a total haul. No way that's Kopashishi. Yeah, okay. Me and Diane got your back. No sweat. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kinda harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul. He's usually down around the proving ground if you want to say yo. Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little Right on. Right on. Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here's a little tink-tink to wait your... What do you mean, helpful? Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. Thanks. Right up. Gruda. Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pocket. Right on, right on.
Khans lost their strength.
Gruda. Right on, right on.
After Bitter Springs came here to...
You're not one of my regulars. What do you... Don't worry, Jack and I have talked it over. We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the... We're supplying things people want in exchange for... We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business... Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on psycho... I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, maybe this alliance with Caesar will help. Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and we used to send patrols out to acquire supplies. But ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of... You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more...
lick their wounds.
Any luck finding Anders? Oh. Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it... Well, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything. But if it'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it. Papa hasn't stared... And...
Let's kick this in gear. All I'm doing is pissing him off. Gonna six this bitch. Don't need this right now. Someone's looking to cash their chips early. That how you want to play, huh? Need something with more kick. More pain in me than blood. Someone's looking to cash their chips early. Now you're slowing it down. Holding my breath. Gonna six this bitch. Let's start. Gonna fix this bitch.